You're listening to BambinoBabble's story. Once upon a time, in a picturesque village nestled between rolling hills and shimmering lakes, there lived a kind and gentle woman named Mary. She was not only known for her captivating beauty but also for her heartwarming generosity and the remarkable golden arm she possessed. This golden arm had been a treasured heirloom passed down through her family for generations, said to hold within it the power to bestow good fortune upon its possessor. The villagers adored Mary not only for her radiant appearance but also for her selflessness. Her days were spent tending to her garden, baking delicious treats, and knitting warm scarves for the children of the village. But most of all, she was known for her willingness to help those in need. One fateful evening, news spread through the village of an impending storm that threatened to destroy the crops and homes of the villagers. Anxiety rippled through the tight-knit community as they worried about how they would survive the harsh winter that would surely follow. Mary's heart ached for her fellow villagers, and she knew she had to do something to help. Gathering all the villagers in the center of the village, Mary shared her idea. She proposed that they work together to build a shelter strong enough to withstand the coming storm. Her words filled the air with hope, and the villagers set to work, united by a common purpose. With each passing day, the shelter grew taller and sturdier, a symbol of their collective strength and determination. As the storm clouds gathered on the horizon, Mary felt a deep sense of satisfaction. The villagers had come together, and their efforts had paid off. The shelter stood as a testament to their resilience and the power of community. But just as they thought they were prepared for the storm, an unexpected guest arrived in the village. Joe, a once notorious thief, sought refuge from the approaching tempest. He had heard tales of Mary's kindness and hoped she would offer him shelter. Despite his reputation, Mary's heart was open to all in need. She welcomed Joe into the shelter, providing him with warmth and food. As the storm raged outside, Joe listened to the villagers' stories and witnessed their unity. He felt a stirring in his heart, a desire to change his ways and seek a better life. When the storm finally passed and the sun emerged from behind the clouds, a rainbow stretched across the sky, its vibrant colors illuminating the village. Mary, Joe, and the villagers gazed in wonder at the beautiful sight. It was as if the rainbow was a reflection of the newfound hope and transformation that had taken place within their hearts. In the days that followed, Joe revealed his desire for change to Mary. Touched by his sincerity, Mary offered him guidance and support. She saw in Joe the potential for goodness, and together they worked to help him rebuild his life. Years passed, and the village flourished. The shelter that had been built to withstand a storm now stood as a symbol of the bonds that had formed between its inhabitants. Mary's golden arm continued to bring blessings to her and the village, but it was her unwavering kindness and belief in the power of redemption that left the most lasting impact. As Mary and Joe walked through the village, they were greeted with smiles and gratitude. The villagers had witnessed Joe's transformation and recognized the profound change that can occur when one is given a chance to start anew. The golden arm, once believed to hold magical powers, had become a reminder that the true magic lay within the capacity for compassion and change. And so, the story of Mary, Joe, the golden arm, and the village was passed down through generations. It became a cherished tale of second chances, the strength of community, and the boundless potential for goodness that resides within every heart.